Evening, Jayson. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Questions for you for Jayson? First, we'll start with John Corrales.
No, that's the one thing.
Jayson, you had that matchup with Jaylen Brown. He says you fouled him. Did you actually foul him when he drove on you?
No, I didn't foul him. I was playing defense, and then he got to the layup. I was going to move out the way.
It wouldn't be all
Try to jump in front. But we in Atlanta, so I gave him the foul.
Bob Schron.
Thanks, Jeff. Hi, Jayson. Jayson, you guys have been under such pressure all season long with the testing and everything. Was tonight fun? Was it something that you had a good time with? And the other thing, what will you remember about this? What will you take away from it?
Honestly, it was more fun than I thought it would be. Kind of forgot that feeling from last year. I had a blast. I think the best part is just playing with different players. Obviously, getting to play with Brad. It was a lot of fun. I think that's what it's about. Have fun.
Gary Washburn.
Jayson, what was it like to start, to hear your name as a starter, to kind of see the board, and just to hear that? What was that feeling like? And then to have Brad introduced after you, what was that like?
That was super cool. It's like I want to continue to do that. I want to start for the next, X amount of years. So I got a lot of work to do, but. And sharing that moment with Brad, everybody knows how much that meant to me.
Tom Westerholm.
Hey, Jayson. Giannis talked about having his son there in his MVP speech. How special was it for you to have Deuce, around, to get to travel with him down there, and just to kind of have him there as you're starting in the All-Star game?
This is my fourth All-Star weekend in a row, second game. He's been at every one. Hopefully he continues this tradition because just sharing that moment with him, and we'll look back on these memories and it'll be priceless.
John Corrales.
Jayson, like you said, second time around playing in this game, being in that locker room. What was different for you being in that locker room the second time around?
I wasn't nearly as nervous this time. I was just in the whole environment. I kind of knew what to expect, how it was going to go. I was much more comfortable, honestly.
Mark D'Amico.
Hey, Jayson, I know you played last year in the game against Kemba, so you had a teammate there. I'm wondering was it any different for you having Jaylen there with you, and you guys have kind of come up the ranks together and really built the foundation of this team over the last, 4 or 5 years?
It was cool. I think the difference, last year that was my first time, and this year it was his first time. So I was glad that he enjoyed himself. So that was cool.
Bob Schron.
Thanks again, Jeff. Jayson, it is an exhibition, so to speak, but it seemed to me when you couldn't get close in the third quarter, the game was out of reach. As competitors, how were you guys talking about that on the bench?
Obviously we wanted to win. They were making a lot of shots. Shooting from half court. Everybody put on the show. That's what it's about.
All right, we'll wrap it up right there. Thank you very much, Jayson. Congratulations.